Hi guys, welcome back to Tera, and today we're taking a snapshot look at the Mystic class. This is the final snapshot that we're taking of the classes in Tera, and I hope you've enjoyed the previous ones. The Mystic is a support class. It isn't as such a main healer, I don't think, but it isn't really a pure damage dealer. It's kind of a hodgepodge of support, utility, healing. It can resurrect, much like the priest, but it can also do damage, and to top it all off, as if it wasn't confusing enough, they can summon thralls, these small little creatures that can tank for you, do damage for you, do AoE for you. So it's a really well-rounded kind of jack-of-all-trades caster class. It wears light armor, so you can see in the background some of the robes that you can wear should you decide to play a mystic, and this means they're quite flimsy, but they get, like with the other cloth classes, they get a lot of utility spells to get them out of combat should they find themselves in danger. They get pets to protect them, to back them up while they're in combat, which gives them much more strength. There's even a tank pet, which is very useful for leveling. And to top it all off, there is heals as well. So if it all goes to hell, and they can just drop a small little sphere on the ground that they can click on and activate, and that will heal them up and restore a little bit of mana, I believe. So let's take a look at my Mystic. So here he is. Here is my Mystic. He's Obsidious, the Baraka. This is the kind of stone giant, kind of golem race of Tera, and it's the one I've chosen for Mystic. I'm not a big fan on this race. If you're going to want to wave for us, Obsidious, I'm not a. I said wave, not clap. Okay, I'm not a fan of this race. I think they look a bit dumb. Although someone I met while leveling up put it to me that I shouldn't call them dumb. They're just wise bros who read a lot of books and are really chilled out. So okay, but yeah, I've chosen the pink bearded Baraka to showcase the Mystic, and let's jump in. Let's find something for us to thwack. Not a warthog, because we don't want to kill warthogs. We've done that before. And wasps, I think wasps are a bit beneath us, really, aren't they? But it might be that warthogs are all we find. And I'll showcase you the abilities of the Mystic so you can see how it works. Plays a lot like I want to compare it to WoW, and I think I feel safe to. Although I know not everybody's played WoW, and I shouldn't refer to it so often. But it plays a little bit like a kind of a Shadow Priest / Warlock. They've got a lot of dots and stuff, coupled with debuffs and heals. They are one of the two healer classes in the game, so they're not directly considered damage, but they're not 100% heal like Priest is. I mean, I'm sure they can main heal, but and in fact, from what I've read, they are almost the preferred healers in some instances, probably most. But all the same, they're set up to heal, but they can do a bit of damage as well. They're labelled as a support class, so let's show you the abilities here. Some of these are actually shared with the priest. I noticed that Metamorphic Blast is a priest spell as well, which is interesting and kind of lazy, but acceptable, because there's only so many ways you can present a certain ability in it. And if it's the same as the priest spell, it's kind of better than just calling it a different ability when it's effectively the same. So we've got our left click is Sharan Bolt, rank 3. Unleash a bolt of Sharan energy at a single target up to 18 meters away. Does less damage to far off targets. So let's see that in action. It's kind of slow casting bolt of Sharan, whatever that is. Okay, and the right click, Aaron's Vitae. Gather a runic power to create a moat that restores 136 HP every second for 7 seconds and removes all harmful effects. This is kind of cool, because what this does is this is the defensive ability you get at level 1, and it carries throughout the game. What you get is your right mouse button, and you get this strange little moat on the floor. And what that does is when you use it, it removes any debuffs and it heals you for for a nice amount over a period of time. So that's pretty cool, and you can pop these all over the place. So what I was doing when I was leveling up with my friend, you can probably see on the left there, Tenasa, was the guy I did a couple of levels with. You can right click and just drop these all over the place, and then while your teammates are in trouble, while you're in a boss fight, they can run to one of these and they can just pick them up, and it's a really cool way of dealing with healing, I think. Let's just pop one more down, and you can see they're going to last for a long time as well. I haven't seen them decay yet, so that's pretty cool. Right, moving on. Got our C, when I put on C, Mana Infusion. This is shared between Sorcerer as well. I think Priest might get it at some point, but Mana Infusion, you regain 100 magic power every 1 second for 20 seconds. Ends if you take damage or use a combat skill or item. So this is basically you're out of combat. I want my mana back, please. Can I have it? Thank you. Although I say out of combat, I'm sure this can be used in the middle of a boss fight. As long as you don't actually take any damage, you're probably fine. So it's kind of a useful spell for regaining mana. I'll show you that in action. And there he goes. Regenerating mana, although you can't see it. But let's pick up this mote. Wonderful. Let's move on to the other abilities then. Number 1, Metamorphic Blast. Shoots out a cone in front of him. Very low cooldown, 3 seconds. But that's a great AoE spell. Just to lay the smack down in a cone on anybody that's in front of you like that. Fantastic. Command Attack. So we're moving into the meat and fish of the Mystic, and that is, you can summon, I'll show you right now, these there he is, these little thralls. I'll give you a look at that. Thrall of Protection. Summons a Thrall of Protection that draws aggro from monsters and makes melee attacks. Lasts 10 minutes or until death. Now this is a way of, letting something else take the hits for you rather than dodge or heal or block. You can block this guy down, and he will hopefully take the damage from those guys that are in front of you who run off an attack. And what you get as well is in your spellbook you get, as you can see, Command Attack and Command Follow. Should be here somewhere. There it is. Command Follow. And that'll make him either attack something or follow it. Or rather follow you. Will he follow this guy if I... No, that just makes him come back. So if you press 2 on this warthog, he'll go to work on that warthog. And then if you press 6 or command return, I'm sure he'll probably come back. I think he's a bit outmatched by that warthog. That seems to be giving him a run for his money. But it's useful because that little guy will tank for us, and will that little soldier will battle on while we're lazing around, picking up motes and just being very lazy. Let's take a look at the other skills while he goes to work. Metamorphic Smite. Damage targets within 3 meters. That's pretty simple. You press that, anything within 3 meters gets bashed. That's it again when it cools down. And there you go. And that is it. That's all the spells we've got. I'll double check. There might be something that I haven't put on my bar. Oh, that's right. We've missed Corruption Ring, which is on there, and Teleport Jaunt, which I haven't actually put on my bars yet. So we've got quite a few. We're only level 11, but we've got quite a few abilities. Bloated by the amount of commands we get. He's still going to work on that little warthog. He's gonna kill him eventually. But let's show you Teleport Jaunt. Teleports a short distance in the direction the camera faces. So it's 120 mana and 8 cooldown. But this seems like a good escape ability. Oh wow, that is cool. And it teleports in the direction the camera's facing. So let's try behind us, see if it goes that way. Yeah, it does. That's really cool. That's a really cool get out of jail free card. That's a really cool escape ability. And now let's look at number 5, Ring of Corruption. Let's look at the tooltip. Drain HP from targets within 6 meters, storing it as spiritual energy. The HP absorbed is proportional to how long you channel the ring. Use the Infusion Ring skill to release the stored energy. So where's Infusion Ring? We don't have Infusion Ring yet. That's something I assume you get later on, and it works in tandem with Corruption Ring, but let's try that out. It's number 5, so let's This is an ability you channel, so you hold it down. You hold down the cast, and it just deals damage, as you can see, over time to that little warthog who's almost dead. And there you go. Oh, and then press space for infusion ring. It's strange. I thought I didn't know I had infusion ring. I don't see it here, so I guess I don't. It must be something that's just a second activated part of the ability. So let's try that again. You press 5 to corrupt, and then when it's done, you press 5 again, and you get Ring of Infusion. And that seems to give us magic points based on what we drained, and that's pretty cool. So so there you have it. That's pretty much all the Mystic's got to offer us at the moment, because we're only low level. As you level up, I'm sure you get new thralls to try out, and new abilities, but that's all we've been able to see. So I've been Sjin. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our small snapshot look at how the Mystic works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.